we'll put our loop from the previous row already on the needle, and then we lay the yarn over in front of it. Then these two are moved forward, so the new one's underneath this spring beard, separated from this one. Presser bar comes down, closes that gap up, and while that's closed, these are moved forward. And this one goes over the top like that.
That way.
Not too fast though. You have to do it slowly.
If you watch the needles and they just pop up and pick up the wool.
And then that gets longer?
Yeah. So the weight pulls it down. If you don't have the weight, it just goes crazy. And you can have spaced out needles. This one's only got half the amount of needles.
You've seen this at the back here. Atomic knitting machine. Southwark. Southwark is a very old part of London actually. It's got its own cathedral, Southwark. Because always in London they say about the different cathedrals, so we'll give you a history lesson.
Thank you very much. So if I press this will go across. And when it goes across, so that the yarn doesn't break, it drops down these sinkers.
Look how close they are all together. There's loads of them.
Yeah, so those are going over pairs of needles. So now I'm going to divide those. And now we've got stitches in every needle. And I brought them to the front.
Are there holes there on purpose? Was that?
That's where a needle's broken. So I'm going to press this presser bar to seal the needles and bring the knitting up to it.
Yeah.
And then like that, and I've created a new row.
Oh yeah, I can see. Yeah. Is that just there in that little bit?
Right across there, it's made a hole. Those two.
No, but when you did that just then, it just created another line down there, didn't it?
Yeah, right across.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just take them, bring them forwards.
quite noisy, aren't they?
So what's the difference between these up here than the one down there?
Well, they're all frames.
Oh, they're all framed.
I'm just thinking. No, we'll do it all up here. It doesn't matter. I mean, you can just have a look at them downstairs.
I think these two were really enthusiastic. We heard you're really interested, weren't you?
Oh wow! Are you knitters?
No, I'm in it, yeah.
Oh, right, hand knitting, V-bed,
Yeah.
everything.
I did a degree in it, like.
Is that like fashion?
Yeah,
Yeah, to
mine
do
was
fa-
like a textile specialist degree,
Yeah, yeah.
but we're now on a...
Are you from Nottingham?
I'm from Melton Mowbray.
Okay, we've been there. We've only been there with my little boy for, what was it?
Twin Lakes.
Twin Lakes.
Yes, I can imagine.
Ah, right.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm going off tangent
No,
here.
no, you're all right.
Sorry, Stuart.
Right, so apologies if I repeat anything you've already heard. But so the frame was invented by a William Lee from Calverton. Are you all localish? He invented this in 1589, and prior to this, the only way of knitting fabric was by hand needles. So with hand needles, you knit stitch at a time.
Do you like it? It's cool, isn't it? Hey? Smile.
He's doing more again.
So as you knit, let's imagine you were knitting a stocking here.
Yeah.
You wouldn't cast off every time you finished a stocking. You would knit a few blank rows and then start your next one. Probably only cast off once a day. But what you're doing, you're winding it onto this roller. So you'd empty the roller every day,
Yeah.
you know. But
So it's not like that every individual stocking had a cast-on edge at the toe.
no,
They would have been just cut and sewn and...
that's right. Yeah,
Right, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And if you think of it as a drawn piece of wire that gets thin towards the end and then bent back on itself, so there's a gap there. But there's also a little indentation there, so that when that's pressed down, it goes into a little well. And that's really important because the loop of the yarn is going to have to travel over this, so put that on ready. So when we close that, when we press on it, because it's gone into that well, we've got a nice smooth transition. If that went onto a flat, we'd have a ridge and it would stick. We've got 4 treadles or pedals down there. Left foot stays on this one, my right foot alternates between these. You only ever press one at a time, so in theory you could knit with one leg.
Okay.
If you had an amputation. We've got hand levers, they move forward and backwards. Thumb levers, we press them in. And with most of these, you press it, when you push in, you're pressing against a spring. So that's the effort really, you're counteracting the spring. The easiest one to explain what it does is this middle one. When I press this down, it lowers the presser bar.
Yeah.
And the presser bar's pushing on the tops of all those needles, closing those spring gaps. So obviously we need something to come down from above and push those loops through, part of the mechanism. Then these are moved forward, so the loops are now underneath these springs. Oh, we've lost a loop. It's a bit slippery, isn't it? That should be polishing it. And then presser bar comes down and closes that spring gap.
What's this one?
This is the circular knitting machine area.
Okay.
You'll see the machines and Carol will be with you in a minute.
Oh, that's good.
And then down in there there's Queen Victoria's stockings in one of the drawers, the beetles who were made on similar machines.
Okay.
It's quite a bit so you can have a go at the knitting upstairs.
Oh,
as well if you
brilliant.
want to.
That sounds like fun.
Oh, that's like a modern day shoe there I've just seen.
But the shoes that you have, they're done on a circular knitting machine, the tops.
Okay.
And it was
Kettle and I'm trying to find a suitable.
Apparently my shoes are done with one of these. Imagine that.
I think what we have here, as you can see, are the circular knitting machines.
Yeah.
They weren't actually used here,
Right.
but they were used at that time mainly in homes
Okay.
or small factories of about
Okay.
20 women. They're basically designed to make socks
Yeah.
because there's no seam.
Mhm.
Did you ever have a knitting?
What does a seam mean? Because I do a lot of videos on coal mining,
Right.
and I don't know if there's any
No.
connection. But
Well,
a seam.
You get a seam of coal, don't you?
Yeah.
A seam's basically where you've got two pieces of material stitched together.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I suppose it looks like a seam.
Yeah, yeah.
A seam of coal.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
So basically, yeah, it comes out as a tube. So they were sock machines.
Mhm.
All right, and they're, say, small factories, or women had them in the homes for a bit
Yeah.
of extra money.
Mhm.
I'm told at the height you could make a pair of socks in 20 minutes.
Okay.
It's very easy, basically. You can have a go. Just make sure you go away from yourself.
That way. Yeah.
It says clockwise, but to me that's not clockwise because
No, it's not.
in front of you, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's quite cool. Quite soothing in
It
a way.
is, I think. It's quite, yeah.
Yeah.
Come and have a look. Zoom right in on there.
What is it with me? I'm tripping over.
I'm tripping over chairs.
They are easy to trip over because they've got 3 legs. I think that's the thing.
That's cool, isn't it?
Look, my too much clothes is getting in the way. 1 minute. Right, let's see. Go on and do that again. I bet it is. You see, I was just telling the guy in there, over there.
Yeah.
I used to do weaving when I was younger because my mum was from Switzerland. She did a lot of weaving,
Right.
and it was very therapeutical. It was very
Yes.
relaxing,
Yeah.
and so is that. Even just looking at
It
it.
is.
Yeah.
It's like soothing as well.